What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the fourth episode of the Millionaire Mindset Podcast. Today I have a guy who I only met 2 days ago, but he's a very nice and genuine guy and a very talented artist. His name is LBM, Lil Big Medium, and let's show you guys a sneak peek of his music video, Stranded. Really good music video, bro.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Of course, bro. It's really, really good. High quality as well. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
So my name's LBM. My real name's RJ. I picked the name LBM because I just wanted to incorporate all three sizes. I was seeing a bunch of Lils everywhere, like on SoundCloud and stuff. I never really thought much of music when I was starting, but now here I am.
Awesome, bro. So, let's get right into it. So, how long have you been making music for, and what kind of inspired you to make music?
I've been making music for about 2 years now. I originally was inspired by like Lil Pump type music, like trap music. Like that's like where he started on SoundCloud. And then like now where I am, I expanded my genres that I am able to do and developed my sound. And now I'm a lot more capable than what I was before. But yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Now what inspired me, I would say definitely Juice Wrld. He's like my biggest inspiration, definitely. Ian Dior, Trippie Redd, Internet Money. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the hype bag music, kind of.
Yeah, a bunch of you got all these young kids just making their dreams come true. They got people listening to it, making money, making them happy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So this is just like a kind of simple question, or it could be hard, but what is your favorite song of yours?
I made a lot of songs. Definitely, I'd say Make Believe, just because that one really made me feel like I was able to do it in like the music industry and like compared to other songs that are out there, like the popular songs that like your favorite rappers playing. Like I can compare that song to something like that, and it's just as good quality. Like I spent a lot of effort on that song, like writing the whole storyline out for the music video. So definitely Make Believe, and every time it hits or every time it plays, it hits different every time. So
yeah, for sure. Do you have, along with a favorite song, do you have any favorite artists to work with, or favorite people in general?
To work with, definitely. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Young Easy. We've got a couple songs unreleased. I haven't really been working with a lot of major like names recently, but me and Drizzy just dropped a fire song. We're talking about making some new shit coming up. Yeah, lots of like underground artists like featuring and stuff, but
yeah, absolutely.
top two.
Yeah, how was working with Jersey? Did you enjoy that? Because I know he's a really nice guy for me.
Yeah, man. It wasn't like we weren't in the studio or anything. I just sent him like a feature, like an MP3 with a open verse on it. But you know his manager Waf or Waf?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was through him. But I met them at the show that I performed at. It was lit.
Yeah.
Fire. He's talented. He's got his thing going. I respect him a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So with performing, just tell me, we already talked about this on FaceTime earlier, but tell everybody how you got into the show, how it went, just like your memories from the show.
Got you. So the show was very like last minute. My friend Corbin, I started making music with him here at my house. He was doing it before I started, but we kind of like found out about each other making music, and we're like, oh, we should hang out and make music together. And this was probably like 2 years ago, and he goes to school with the person that hosted the show, Kaz, and Kaz and Corbin, they played lacrosse together. And last minute, Corbin said that he wanted to do like one of my songs featuring him for the show. So I was like, hell yeah. And I just drove down to Philly. It was at the Voltage Lounge. It's pretty cool because it was the same place that Ian Dior performed at. And I went to his concert like a month later. It was cool just knowing that I was on that stage performing, but
Yeah.
it was a good feeling for sure. Definitely something I love doing.
Mhm.
Can't wait to
Definitely.
get back into it when Corona's over, hopefully.
Mhm. For sure. So just give us like an idea of like your music making process, writing, recording.
For sure. So usually as I go through, like, I'll go through YouTube, find a beat, or I'll have like a producer that sent me a beat. Um, then just keep listening to the beat part by part, finish it, just get like a good hook down, save it, and then even if that means come back to it the next day, like just part by part. But if you got something going, like a good creative mindset going, don't stop it, or a workflow going. Like I could make a whole song in 15 minutes if I was in the mood to make a song in 15 minutes. But um, just as I go on, I finish the parts. I don't really write beforehand unless it's like on occasion. Not really too much though.
So you said you take a lot of inspiration from Juice World, and Juice World obviously freestyles all of the songs. Do you ever do that kind of stuff, or do you just
Yeah.
stick with writing?
I'm not gonna say I'm like the best at freestyling because I got a lot of improvement to do. Um, but I could freestyle, and like sometimes in my songs, like a verse or two will be freestyle, even if that's not um, like I'll record like a part of it that's a freestyle, and then like if I like mess up a part of it, I'll go back and redo it. But it's yeah, I mean I be doing that a lot. I have a whole freestyle song dropping. Not really too sure when it's dropping, but I just recorded that the other day.
Okay.
Got
Nice.
tons of songs on the way though for sure.
Awesome. So with that segues nicely into our next topic. What are your future plans as far as when you get out of high school, or even a week from now? What's your future plans?
Gotcha. So every single day, I'm engaging with people on Instagram, like fans on Instagram. Like DMing back, sending people my music, or just showing love because, today in 2020, I just feel like there's not enough support being shown. Like there's been so much negativity going out there, with all these deaths occurring, which is terrible, and I just feel like there needs to be more positivity shown in this world. So my future plan, I'm not going to college. I'm either going to be going to a music school in California or just traveling, like, and if possible, traveling, doing shows, um, hopefully around the world because my goal is to see the whole world at one point. And it would just be great knowing that I was doing my dream as well, making music, and just knowing that it paid off. Um, but yeah, like I said, every day I'm engaging with people, trying to get my reach up more, get more people to listen to my music. Um, yeah, just every single day, it's a nonstop grind. Um, you gotta find time to do it, even if it's dreadful sometimes, like making a beat or something. You just gotta do it, just so you can get that work done. Say that you did it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you said you were engaging with fans and stuff. How does that feel whenever you get a DM and people are supporting you?
Oh, it feels awesome. Um, it really helps me a lot. It motivates me in like many ways just to know that there's people out there that are like actually listening to my music and actually listen to it every single day and care about like when I drop a song. Because like I don't know, I think of like an artist like that's popular, and just knowing that I'm one of somebody's favorite artists and have been somebody's favorite artist, definitely feels good.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the reasons why I did want you to be on the interview is because you did send me a really nice message that motivated me actually to get some questions done for the interviews, to make some art for the interview. So I appreciate that from you.
Sure.
Um, so along with supporters, obviously you're definitely going to get some hate, and that goes for anybody, whether in music or not. So how do you deal with haters? Have you ever had an experience where someone has, been really disrespectful and
How every time somebody comments something like hating, I just think that they can think of a million reasons to hate you and not one reason to support you. And they're looking at it in a way like, I don't know, I just feel like haters just don't really have other things to do, so they can just go out of their way to show more negativity towards you. And that's just like, I don't know, like if they don't like me, they don't like me.
Yeah,
Okay. People like,
exactly. Yeah,
they
and it's
like
always the
to
people
make
that are
me
below you
call
that
me
are.
trash.
Yeah. Sorry, you're lagging out a little bit. So yeah,
No, you're good. But yeah, just never let my ego get too high because I'm not like an egotistic person at all. Like I'm very genuine in my opinion.
hmm
I won't be like a dickhead to somebody that's a hater. Like I'll just be like, I won't even respond or just be like, "What are you talking about? Stop
hmm
talking." And get out
yeah,
the comments. It doesn't help the world. Doesn't do
sure.
anything for anyone except just them self benefit about hating on someone, which is just, in my opinion, messed up. But haters are gonna be haters. They're gonna be there for everything. You can't let that stop you.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, it always seems to be the people that are below you that are trying to bring you down to their level, which is unfortunate. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Is your connection good on your end?
Um. Yeah. It says it's full bars.
All right. Yeah, I'm just making sure like you can hear me and everything.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
So what was your first like wow moment that you really felt like you made it?
Um. I would say when Stranded hit um 50,000 views. I didn't really like consider it making it at that point because like it was just like I was like, holy crap, this is 50,000 views. It just showed me that it was possible. Like when I dropped that song, I had no clue that was gonna do the numbers that it did, and now it's over I think 400,000 streams like across all platforms. Which then again, that's not close to where I want to be like in the future. Um, but as a starting goal, like that's really something that I didn't expect to happen, and it was above the goals that I were reaching for, and that's what I always strive to do now, just reach above my goals. Um, but yeah, definitely when Stranded started to blow up, because it just like I said, it showed me it was possible to just make music out of my room and have people listen to it, especially in a big amount like that.
Yeah. And for Stranded, who can you attribute that success to? Was that just from getting plays, or did a lot of people repost it? Did a big person repost it?
Everyone was reposting that song from the start. When I dropped that, it was just mad support from places that was just like everywhere, and I didn't even know half the people that were supporting and showing the song to people, but they listen to it every day and constantly, every single day. People listen to Stranded, and it's just like it's really dope to know that people view my song as like something that they gotta listen to every day, like how I am with Juice World and a bunch of his songs, like and how like a bunch of people, artists with their favorite songs, like they listen to it every day. Like
Yeah.
damn, like it's real. You just gotta keep grinding and
Mm.
figure out
Yeah.
what people like.
Yeah.
Yourself 100%.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know. I personally don't fuck with you trying to like people trying to just go on social media acting like they're someone that they're not. It's just not genuine. Um, but you just gotta be you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when that after that song dropped and you were seeing people, whether it was at school or in public, did anybody treat you differently?
I wouldn't say like, treat me differently in any way. Like they definitely like knew the song was doing numbers and knew that I was serious about it at that point. Like that I actually had potential to take it somewhere. Because in my school there was mad kids doing SoundCloud rap and
Okay.
doing music and stuff, and it was just some of them like they were alright, but like they were just trash in general. And I don't know. I was able to tell just because like the quality of it, like comparing the two. But I never hated or anything, just all love. But you just gotta work more, and everyone else gave up. So there's
Yeah.
one other kid going at my school right now, and I'm supporting him. We're not very like close or anything, but he's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing, and you just gotta reach for the stars.
For sure. So at this point, would you consider you're the best rapper in your home area, hometown, school?
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say rapper either because
Yeah,
I'm an artist, and
yeah,
there's a bunch of other people that have their own opinions and stuff. In my ears, yes, I'm my favorite artist, and I think I'm like got the best sound. But that's just me. Other people might think differently, but I got lots of people supporting me, telling me that I'm doing good things, keep going, and yeah.
absolutely. So with the good times, there's always the bad times. Do you have any times that like maybe you were discouraged or you thought that maybe this won't work out?
Yeah, for sure. Um, so right when I started making music, I always have been like serious about it, and always have like wanted to do this as a career, and like wanted this to work out as like future. But like getting my parents convinced that it was like a full time thing, and like that not like a full time thing, but something that's actually like can be taken seriously future, like for like a career. It was really hard to get them onto that boat because I used to play lacrosse, and that's how I met the Corbin kid. But I used to play lacrosse, and I got like stopped playing lacrosse, and music came up. I started just spending all the time I would have been taking on playing lacrosse, on making music, and just worked on my craft every single day. And I saw the numbers, like what the numbers were doing, like people showing support and stuff. So from the start, I always have gotten like support from people that I don't know as much, not as much from the school, like my school, just like around like the United States, around the world, people showing love. Um, but getting my parents on was definitely the most difficult thing because I've had times where they've told me the songs are trash, and it's just like, damn, like my parents are saying that, and it's just like, all right, well, even like I guarantee you they were probably trash. The songs that they were saying, they were definitely trash, but um, now we're here. They're fully supportive, and just gotta keep grinding and just show people the numbers and show people what you're doing before or until you show people what you're doing, show people that you're doing numbers and can be successful. It's gonna be harder for people to fuck with you guys because they just follow trends nowadays, and yeah, it's just gotta start them.
Yeah. I know you said like it was hard to get your parents' support. Was there anything that really you can say was the defining moment that made your parents want to support you, or was it just like over time you gradually kept pushing them?
Over time, it definitely took like about a year for them to get fully on board. But that whole time I was pushing and pushing and pushing. They just I guess saw that every day I was using the studio, like every single day I was in there trying and trying more to learn about it. And I didn't take any classes. Like I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos and just kept learning myself, I guess. And um, I guess honestly the point where they realized that it was possible, um, or that they realized like to take it seriously. When I dropped Love and Hate with this guy Money Sign Reed or Sean Reed, um, we're not as close as much anymore, but we got some songs together on it's like on all platforms. Um, but that song actually started. This was before Stranded. That song did I want to say 25K something like that in like the first week, and which was like pretty insane because 25K in like the first week is just like I would have never thought that, or maybe it wasn't the first week. It was just a short amount of time, but
Mhm.
um, it kind of just showed them that the reach is possible, and um, yeah, that's kind of when they took it seriously.
Yeah. Um, this happens to me occasionally with my music, but I was just genuinely like, curious, like, do students ask to play your music for like the teachers and like do the teachers and adults in your area support you?
I've gotten to the point where I mean, before, yeah, that has happened, and this is like a year ago, 2 years ago, like in my freshman year of high school. Yeah, damn, that's like 3 years ago now, and um, yeah, they used to do that in class, and then now it's more of like I've sent my music. to teachers because I'm kind of like proud of what I accomplished and being able to go out to like California and shoot these music videos. I'm just like I'd rather them know, just they're interested. Every teacher that I've showed is interested and supports it, and they say that it's different from what they've heard before, like in terms of SoundCloud rappers and people making music at school, and that it definitely has potential, and that shows me a lot of, it gives me a lot of motivation.
That's great. I'm happy to hear that because I do have a nice support system of teachers at my school as well. So it definitely makes things a lot easier when you're in the
Yeah.
classroom. So I know we talked about like artists that inspire you, but do any people that are like outside of music support you or not support you but inspire you, and like do any thoughts just motivate you to want the money and make the music?
Yeah, for sure. So originally I started making music because my cousin, he made a song, and he's not like an artist or anything. He has a clothing brand, and he like does like shirts and stuff for people, like merchandise. And he had this song called Rescue, and I want to say it's like 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and um, it did really well in his area where he lived, and that just showed me that and it was like, holy crap, my cousin's on a song. Like, where did you make a song? Like, I didn't know that was possible.
Mm.
And this is probably when I was 5 years ago, like 12. So it was just like kind of amazing to me. And that's when I like really got the urge to start making my own music and like watching YouTube videos. And for like making money and stuff, definitely seeing like how my dad moved. Um, he moves very smartly, and he's a really hard worker. And um, like you can he really works really hard for what he's got. He got me a good life. All his kids a good life, and that just inspires me to do the same for my kids and like treat them the same way that I was treated, and just give them the best life possible, the most opportunities, and just just showing love for sure.
Mhm. Yeah. So trying to remember what I was gonna say. Um, all right. Well, I guess we can get into like the California. So how did you end up going to Cali? I know it's kind of hard because obviously all the way over here you have to fly literally across the country. So how did
Yeah,
that get set up? And you said it was a weekend to remember. Tell me some stories.
yeah. So, my cousin actually went to the same cousin I'm talking about.
Mm.
Started music. He went to college in California for business, and these guys, my music video team now, they went to college at the same college as him, and that's how I got the connection. And they're so talented. They're pretty sure they've all graduated now, but they're really talented. They all have the degree, like the videographer degree. I'm not really, I don't even
Yeah.
think it's a thing, but um, um, yeah, me and my friend Robert, we flew out there in March and shot Stranded and Make Believe. And I shot one before that called Fly. I don't know if you've seen that yet,
Not
but
yet.
but it's that one was a lot more low key. It was just three guys on set, and this time it was like a huge crib. It was like I think 9 people or 10 people on set, like all doing some sort of aspect in like the behind the scenes like of the camera stuff. Like somebody was holding something, or somebody was checking the levels of something, or holding the screen. Like it was just like amazing to me knowing that it was all for my music videos and just it all being like revolved around me. Um, like just tons of content to create and just seeing, experiencing, like having like the music video behind the scenes is really enjoyable for me. Um, yeah,
Um, all right. So hopping off that topic, I saw you went to Vibe TV. So is this your second official video interview?
this is my second year.
Nice. How was Vibe TV? Was that enjoyable?
Yeah, that was really enjoyable. I was kind of like very last minute as well.
Mm.
The day before, that's exactly what happened. And I guess they had a free slot. They were supposed to do another interview, and the guy he like came or he called off or something. And I came in. They were really nice people, and I didn't really know what to expect. Didn't like I had no prior information at all. It's kind of just like show up and see how it goes, and that's how it went. Wait, I think I lost your audio. Yeah, go ahead.
My bad. You got me? All right. So was there any questions that I didn't ask you that you wanted to answer, or anything that you just want to say in general? I mean, just say whatever you want.
Yeah, for sure. For all my or all the upcoming artists, upcoming anything, like if you have a dream for anything, pursue that. Don't let anyone come in your way. Just keep doing you. Keep posting on social media. Keep staying engaged. Yeah, just keep grinding in general. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, cool. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Very good talk. I appreciate you
For
coming
sure,
on.
dude. Thank you for having me.
Um, yeah, of course, man. Before we go though, drop all of your
All right,
socials.
yeah. So it's on Instagram. It's Lil Big Medium, and if you just go on YouTube, look up LBM, Make Believe Stranded Music Video. It will come up. Spotify, Apple Music, LBM, everything, all platforms. Yeah, check me out. I got a bunch of new music coming out soon. Stay in touch for sure.
Awesome. So thank you for coming on, bro. I really appreciate you having you. It was a really good time as well.
Yeah,
So thank you, bro. And I'll talk to you later. All right.
bro.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.